look at it. Oh, I got 2 days. 2 days to get moved out.
New at 6, a veteran's close call with eviction, sparking calls for change. Tenant advocates held a rally outside the yards at Union Station today. Home Forward runs the low-income housing complex.
And those advocates claim that without their intervention and the help of a city councilor, Daniel McLean would have been kicked out of this week. K2's Christina Giardinelli is live now outside the complex. And Christina, what do these advocates want now?
Well, Steve, they are asking for a detailed review of all low-income eviction cases with Home Forward. They want those cases paused until that review happens. They're also asking for more maintenance of these apartments here, and they want to see this happen soon.
The lady was slapping my hand. You got 2 days to be out.
A shock for disabled veteran Daniel McLean, who was nearly evicted from his home. He says because of cataract disease, he couldn't read this July 2024 notice from his caseworker at Home Forward. It says because of a policy adjustment, he would need to start paying a small amount of rent.
Now, because I didn't know about a $140 bill, evict me on $140?
The problems with McLean's eyesight didn't end there. He says he also missed multiple eviction notices from Home Forward's property managers. Over Labor Day weekend, McLean says his neighbor helped him decipher a final notice. It gave him just 2 days to pack up and leave. McLean says he never got a phone call or in-person notification.
I got a case manager. I would not say her name because I haven't gotten a hold of her in a few years.
I called McLean's case manager.
I am currently out of the office on extended leave.
Then I went to Home Forward. I wanted to know when the extended leave started and whether they assigned McLean a new caseworker. The low-income nonprofit told me it could not share case details for privacy reasons, but did send a written statement. It reads in part, "We use a policy that prioritizes assistance to residents so they can get current in their rent. We connect informally with residents to discuss their overdue rent. We connect or make referrals to caseworkers." Tenant advocates and Portland City Councilor Mitch Green intervened on McLean's behalf. Home Forward ultimately dismissed his eviction and put him on a payment plan for the $1,100 he owes them. On Thursday, advocates rallied at the yards.
We have demands for Home Forward. We demand that they pause all non-payment evictions and review them to see if there's any way that they can keep people housed. We demand better standards and accountability.
Green says the story highlights needed change.
We need social housing. We need a system like social housing that guarantees permanent affordability for high-quality housing.
Now, advocates say it's more expensive for taxpayers to get people off the street than it is to pay to keep them housed. They're calling for policies like increased rent assistance and rent caps. Live in Northwest Portland, Christina Giardinelli, K2 News.
Christina, thank you for that. Portland City Councilor Mitch Green, you saw there, who intervened to halt that eviction, was also at the rally, of course, and used the platform to tout his upcoming taxpayer-funded trip to Vienna, Austria. As first reported by the Oregonian, during that trip, Green, 2 more city councilors, and 6 City Hall staffers will explore the city's public housing model. Their system involves municipal ownership of 220,000 units rented at low cost to people making 59,320 euros or less. That's roughly $69,000. Councilor Green tells us the trip will cost about $7,000 per person.
Candace, Jamie, and I were getting hammered in the press for this. They're calling it a waste of taxpayer funds, but let's talk about waste. We waste tens of millions of dollars every single year on emergency shelters, spending $1,500 a month on a cot on the floor of a gym for people. That's waste. We spend it on sweeps. We spend it on policing poverty, on the immense human and economic cost of a housing crisis that's been allowed to fester for too many years.
Councilors Jamie Dunphy and Candace Avalos are joining Green on that trip. It will take place September 7th through the 12th.